everyone, welcome to Intentionally Crafted Home. My name is Naomi. Thank you for joining me today. We're talking again about basil. I have a few other recipes and videos about basil that you should check out as soon as possible because they're great and helpful and wonderful. But today we're going to talk about preserving basil in a way that you wouldn't have thought of, probably. So this basil, organic basil, came directly from Trader Joe's today. And I love using basil in cooking, but I can't use it fast enough. So if you've experienced this, throw a little star down in the comments. It's true though, it's hard to use this whole thing fast enough, and a lot of times they come in a bigger container, so it's, even more basil, which is great. I love basil, but how much are you really gonna use in that soup you made? So unless you're making pesto, the basil tends to go bad before you can use the rest. But this is a great way to preserve basil. Check it out.
Grab a couple of tall glasses. These are about 6 or 7 inches tall, but also narrow enough to support the plant and hold it upright. Fill the vessel about half full to begin. We'll fill the rest of it later when we know exactly where our leaves land. All right, take your first stem and cut just a little bit off the end because you want that end to be raw. This way it absorbs lots of water and stays alive longer. You can see this other one kind of, as it came, it has a little bit of a scab on the end, which prevents it from sucking up water that it needs. All right, put the plant into the water and fill it the rest of the way. You want the water line to be below the leaves because when the leaves sit in the water, it actually is detrimental to the plant, and those will just die and make the water all nasty. Additionally, remove any of the leaves that are looking bad or starting to die. Let's speed this same action up a little bit so we can get through the video. With this one, you'll notice that it's a little bit saggy and looks a little sad, but don't worry, it will perk up as soon as you get it into the water. This is my favorite way to preserve basil because not only do you keep it alive longer, but it keeps producing leaves and growing throughout the time that you have it, and also adds a nice touch of green to your kitchen. This video is just 6 days after I started this process and put them near a sunny window. You don't want them in direct light because it'll actually burn the leaves, but look at how healthy those roots are, and the plant perked up nicely and is producing tiny leaves. Here you see a close-up of the roots that have taken place, and you can see the little line that they grow in as they progress. It's pretty neat to watch, and if you have kids, this is a great science project for them. This is a super healthy new plant. Over time, just like any other houseplant, you're going to pluck the leaves off that are looking damaged or dying. Just remove them completely so the plant will thrive. Put it back in its space near the window, again in direct light. And this is about a month after I've had this basil plant, and look at those healthy roots. This plant drinks a ton of water, and I have to fill it every few days and pluck the leaves off as they again start to die. It'll help the plant send nutrients to the healthy foliage, and it will keep growing. So you have basil for weeks and weeks to come. Look at how much that plant drank. And I'm gonna add about 2 inches of water so that it's just about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch below the rim of the glass. Depending on what area you live in, the water may evaporate faster or the plant may drink faster, so keep an eye on it. Back it goes to its spot where it's getting indirect light.
If you found this video at all helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all the things so I can keep doing what I do, sharing knowledge. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.